What's up, party people? I am MoserRS, and today we're looking at Dekaron's first class balance patch. So, we did finally get a class balance, which they said was coming, and here it is. So, just to go through here, they said this is a generalized version of the developer's recent 3-class balance patches. So, they took several patches, probably from the Korean server, and kind of made a generalized version of it. However, they do say the first class balance patch, so I'm guessing we're going to be getting more of these in the future. Anyway, so basically they increased the skill, normal, critical damage, and give more boost on some classes that have been underestimated. Also, following the improvements on basic stats, all character resets have been reset. So if you want to reset your stats, you can do that now pretty easy. So they want feedback, so send your feedback in here. That's basically it. They didn't actually give any information on what was changed, which is a little frustrating, but if they do, I will definitely be making a video about it. However, I can tell you that pretty much every class, with the exception of, I think, Olokin and Segripper, has had their damage boosted. So I know my Black Wizard, I think I got like an extra 5k attack or something like that. I know they made baggies significantly stronger, so baggies have much higher attack now. But basically all classes have definitely been buffed, with the exception of the Olokin and the Segripper. I think they're trying to bring them on par with each other. However, it doesn't really make sense to me to make a baggy hit as hard as a Segripper, because a baggy is supposed to be a tank class and a Segripper is supposed to be, at least in my mind, a glass cannon, but it's really not because they're super tanky. So I'm not sure exactly what direction they're trying to go in here, but I do know that they did make a change, and most likely if you log in now, you have more damage. So I guess that's kind of cool. I'll show you on my Black Wizard in a minute here what changed on that. They did mention here that the DK Square Z coin thing you can get from DK Square. I don't know why they put this here. This is kind of obvious. I mean, this has already been in the game, but I guess they're just letting people know again. That's kind of weird. I don't know why. They brought back these bracelet, belt, socket stone renewals in the D shop, basically allowing you to get up to, I think, 9% elemental damage in your belt or arblet. These are actually really strong, but the fact that they're in a random box kind of sucks. They did make them 90% cheaper. I'm not going to lie, guys. I threw $10 at it just to see, because I was hoping to get like a good dark one, and I got jack. So my recommendation would be don't waste money on this. Maybe someone else will waste their money and you can buy it from them. They did change the login connection time reward, and they kind of took a step back on this. They got rid of the Hot Summer 2019 tokens, which kind of sucks because the rewards for that were really good, but I guess that had to come to an end at some point. However, the biggest issue with these Hot Summer tokens being removed is that, they also removed the exchange option. So a lot of people still, including myself, still had a lot of these tokens to exchange, and they totally removed the exchange option. I know this event went like 4 weeks later than it was supposed to, but they gave no information on when it would end. I mean, it was supposed to end 4 weeks ago, but it just kept going, so people kind of just assumed it was going to keep going, at least until they said something. And like, if you're going to remove the tokens, I mean, at least keep the exchange option for a week or two, because I know people have tokens to use. So hopefully they'll bring back the exchange option for like a week or something so that we can use our tokens. Really poor communication on their part here, but that's not surprising. That's kind of generally how it goes. Dekaron box, those are from the previous event. I'm sorry, but that's kind of boring. Like, why are you bringing back the same boxes? That's kind of lame. Congratulations, you can get 1 cacao every day. That'll get you... You need 500 to get the final Dekaron ring. So guess what? If you do this every day for 500 days, you can get yourself a updated Dekaron ring. So that's also totally dumb. Caramel fragments, you can get 6 every day. That's also totally dumb. They should really just bring back the drop. I don't know why they put it in here. That's totally dumb. So very, very unimpressed with the login rewards. That's very disappointing. They ended a bunch of events, which is good. Events needed to end, although the exchange option for this would have been nice, just saying. The anniversary letter drop has ended, yes, and the drop in IB2 and Crespo has ended. Yep, that all goes along with that. Okay, in addition to this, they fixed some bugs. There was an issue in creating jump characters. This is now fixed, but keep in mind there's only 1 week left of this event, so make sure to take advantage of it. Baggy had some visual issues that was fixed. Error when opening a normal pet egg. I have no idea what that is, but apparently it's been fixed. Apparently there was Eternal Essence instead of Sun Essence in the Healing Weapon random box, so that's good. That's been fixed, and some minor text errors. Anyway, that is your update. So I'm going to hop in game here, and I'm going to show you kind of my damage difference on my wizard just for fun. Now, I by no means have like super high stats, as you guys know, but what I will say is if you look here, I'll summon my pet, my magic attack. It used to be 39k, but after this patch, it is now 44.8k, which is great. And actually, when I activate my trans, it's even higher. It's like 45k or something like that. But my favorite way to test my damage is to go attack Duix with my Tenor skill. So prior to this patch, I was hitting I could hit 380k with my damage combo on Duix. And let's see what we can hit now. I'm sure it's over 400k, but I don't know how much. If I had to guess, I would say maybe 410k, I'd say about. So let's take a look and see what we can do here. So yeah, this is always my favorite way to test my damage. I don't know why. I just like testing my damage here. So let's go take a look. So as you can see here, I have 45, almost 46k. So I almost got a 7k increase to my total damage, which is that's a lot, just for doing nothing, just because of the just because of the balance. But here, let's take a look here. So my damage combo, I'm gonna do that, and then we'll see what I can hit with Tenoran. So already hitting 390 with that, 431k. So that means that on my crit there, I got a 50k increase to my crit, which is. Or not to my crit specifically, but to my damage, when I do a crit. So that's pretty nice, not gonna lie. I'm sure once I get around to making myself a Helion weapon, I'll be, doing even more, which is great. Anyway, I don't know if I should spin this in a positive way or a negative way. I would imagine most people are pretty happy to have more damage. In terms of balancing PvP, I don't know if people are able to kill each other now or not. I guess you guys can let me know in the comments because I don't really do PvP, at least at this point, maybe someday in the future. But yeah, I don't know. I'm going to play around on some of my other classes. I know my half baggy, I changed my stats around on my half baggy, and I think I got almost 12k more attack, which is pretty crazy. So most classes got a buff, like I said, with the exception of, I think, the Alokan and the Seg Ripper. Obviously, Seg Ripper didn't need a buff because it already is like one of the highest hitting classes. But the Alokan, I'm surprised it didn't get buffed. But that's just how it goes. We'll kind of have to see what happens. Once again, not sure how I feel about the direction here, just because it's weird that you would make a baggy hit super hard compared to a Seg Ripper because the baggy's supposed to tank. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Log in, guys. Try out your characters. Let me know the differences you see. I'm kind of curious. Since there's no detailed, patch about what happened, if we kind of work together, we can put stuff in the comments here. We can kind of figure out what all changed. Anyway, if I find out any more information, I'll let you guys know. Yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, the jump event's only going on for another week, so take advantage of that if you can. If you have any questions or suggestions, as always, you can leave them in the comments. And until next time, guys, take care.